All right, is it live? All right. Hi, everyone, and welcome to yoga. Can you hear me okay? If you can write in the chat, if so, Matt will be starting the music in a minute, so you can let us know if anything needs to be adjusted. But in the meantime, if you can just write in the chat, let me know you're here, say hello, and if you can hear me. Maybe not everyone can use the chat function, I'm not sure. Anyways, Matt, before you start, check the chat so we know if anything's awry. And in the meantime, we'll get started. So come on to all fours, tabletop position. Hips over knees, shoulders over hands, over wrists. Or if your hands are a little bit uncomfortable, you can just move them forward a bit. Starting with some cat-cow breaths. Inhale to drop your belly, lift your gaze. And exhale, round in, relax your head, relax your neck. Move at your own pace a few more times, so just warming up the spine and starting to link some breath to movement. Nice deep inhales and full exhales. Then you can go off the rails a little bit and go side to side, move however feels good. And then when you feel ready to settle in, bring your big toes together to touch. Knees come wide. Sit your hips back. Walk your fingertips forward. And forehead comes down to the mat. Just breathe here, filling up your whole backside body with air. Allowing your back to expand and gently contract. Feeling your breath reach all the way down to the bottom of the lungs, to your low back and belly. And maybe with your exhales, letting go of something that doesn't serve you today. Anything you don't need, just let it go. Notice if you have a sensation of the future trying to pull you in one direction, or the past. Notice if you have that sensation that your body is trying to catch up to this present moment. And if so, maybe on your exhales, imagining those strings to the past, those strings to the future, just beginning to dissolve so that you can come here into this present moment. Feel your hands on the floor beneath you. Notice the texture, the temperature. Feel your forehead on the mat. Feel your hips and legs grounded. And just take a couple more breaths here. I'm so glad you joined us tonight, and if you're just joining us a couple minutes late, don't worry, you really haven't missed much. Just some breathing. As long as you've been breathing, you're all caught up. Maybe take these last couple breaths here to set an intention for the class tonight. And if nothing comes to mind, maybe an intention to just be curious. Just explore your own breath, your own body tonight. Just notice. When you're ready, come on up to all fours once more, and we'll come right to downward dog. So tuck your toes, lift your hips, begin to straighten your legs, reach your heels to the mat. Take your time settling in. You can reach one heel to the floor and the other. Pressing down evenly in both hands. Relax your head and neck. And then come to a stillness for the last couple breaths here. As you're ready, slowly walk to the front of the mat, forward fold. Relax your head, relax your neck. It's okay to bend your knees here if you're feeling uncomfortable. Or either way, just ease into it. You can sway a little bit side to side, bend one knee and then the other. And then come back to center. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Take a couple breaths here, reaching your shoulders away from your ears, neck and spine long. And on your next exhale, forward fold once again. Bend your knees and slowly roll to standing as you inhale. Arms reach to the sky. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Close your eyes and just take a moment to breathe. Good to come into this space. Alright, great. Thanks for your comments, guys. Alright, when you're ready, flutter the eyes open. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Big reach, strong core. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale to fold. Slowly roll to standing. Feel free to go at your own pace. Your breath doesn't have to be the same as mine. Inhale, reach. And exhale, forward fold. On your inhale, lift halfway. And on your exhale, forward fold. Slowly roll to standing. Keep going just like that. Or if you want to try a little add-on, you can cross your right foot over the left. Bend the knees just a little bit for some gentleness on your forward fold. So I think you get the pattern now. Keep going just like that. Feel free to go as slow as you like. And if you're crossing the ankle on this round, just switch other side. Left ankle comes in front and forward fold. So maybe getting a really good stretch down the outside of your leg. We'll do one final round if your legs are crossed. Uncross them for this last round and see how slow you can go. Take your time coming back to center. Hands come to prayer. Close your eyes. Take just a couple breaths. Flutter your eyes open. Spread your feet just a little wider. Left arm reaches high to the sky. First, just a nice straight line. Strong core here. Reach, reach, reach. And then bending over to the right side. So focusing on the length more than the depth of the fold here. So long through the whole side body. Reach. Maybe going a little deeper, only if it feels good. And then using the strength of your core to come back to center. Right hand first reaches straight up. Nice long side body. And then over to the side. Keeping that length as you go a little bit deeper. So turning on the core already, engaging through the abdominal muscles. And then come back through center and we'll just do a little flow left and right. Freestyle here. Maybe beginning to notice the music. Mat always helps me get all of our sound set up, and I really appreciate it because he put a lot of work into making sure everything sounds good. Alright. Make this your last side, or even out if you need to. And when you come back to center, clasp the hands behind the body. Stretch your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep breath. Any back bend, gaze to the sky. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then come back through center. Relax your shoulders. Reach your chin to your chest and breathe. If the hands clasped is too much, it's okay. You can always unclasp. But if you're feeling it, if you're liking this deep stretch, keep just how you are and roll right ear to right shoulder. Breathing down the side of your neck and your shoulder, maybe a little bit, feeling it on your arm even. And slowly roll to the other side. Softening through your jaw, soften through your neck. And then come back to center. Release your hands and lift your chin. Inhale, roll the shoulders forward and up. And exhale, back and down. 2 more. This time, letting out a big sigh. Last one, big full circle. And let it go. Come to the front of your mat. Bring the weight over to your left foot. Step your right foot back for a high lunge. So it doesn't have to be a huge lunge to start. And from here, bend your back knee to tuck your hips. Stay here if you'd like. You're probably getting a good stretch on the front of your leg already. But if you'd like to go a little deeper, reach your right arm to the sky. We're going to take that same bend over to the left side. So keeping your legs just where they are. Reaching up and over. So it's a great way to get that hip flexor muscle right in the front of your hip here. One more inhale, reach. Come back to center. Bring the weight forward all the way to the front foot, and then step to the front of your mat. Lift your knee. So it's a challenging transition. It's a good way to get your mind in the game right from the start. So even if you fall, even if you wobble, that's okay. As long as you're trying your best, that's what matters. One more breath, grow tall, and relax that leg back down. Weight comes over to the right foot this time. Nice and slowly step back for lunge. Doesn't have to be a huge lunge. Wherever you land, drop your back knee. Tip the hips forward. Stay here if you'd like, or reach that left arm straight up to the sky and over to the right side. Nice deep stretch here. If it's too deep, that's okay. Just unwind a little bit. But in yoga, it's okay to feel a little bit of discomfort. Never want those sharp pains, but awkwardness is part of it. One more inhale, reach. And come back to center. Bring the weight forward, all the way forward. Big step to the front of your mat. Left knee comes on up. Just a couple breaths here. Grow nice and tall. And relax that foot back down, shake it out. All right. Come to the center of your mat, feet stretched towards the corner, toes facing the corners of your mat. Feet about hips width apart. Inhale, arms come up to the sky, spine pointed star, reach your fingertips, strong through your core, deep breath in. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Keep going just like that. Move at your own pace. one more. Stay with me. Inhale, reach every inch of your body stretching. And exhale. Hands come to the thighs. Twist to the left. Breathe here. And twist to the right. Come on back to center, straighten through the legs. Warrior two to the front of the mat. So right foot faces forward, bend into your leg. Nice big long stride here. Arms come up to parallel the floor. Relax your shoulders. Maybe squeeze your shoulder blades together just a touch, so pinkies back. Gaze over your front fingertips and breathe. Stay here if you'd like, or you can move on side angle. Forearm comes to the thigh. Left arm reaches up and over. So we've already stretched our side body nice and long. So now you can really reach from the outside edge of your left foot all the way up to your fingertips. Bending into that right leg if it's coming up a little bit. Great job, everyone. One more breath, reach. Use the strength of your core, press down into your front heel. Come back through center, reverse. Right arm to the sky. Come back through center, straighten your front leg. That feels good. Toes come forward, relax your arms for a moment. Nice big shoulder roll here. Another side. Warrior two to the back of the mat. Left foot points, bend into your knee, arms come up. Press those pinkies back just a little bit, gaze over your front fingertips, and breathe. Maybe coming back to that intention to explore a little bit, so just notice what goes on in your mind here during this challenging position. No judgment, just notice. Left forearm comes to the thigh, right arm reaches up and over, nice long line. Peeling open through the chest a little bit. Strong core as you sweep through center. Reverse, left arm comes to the sky. Upper body reaching up. Come back through to center, straighten your front leg, toes face forward. Relax your arms, roll those shoulders. A little moving, breathing twist next. So don't worry if your hands aren't quite reaching the floor, they can land wherever they go. And if this one doesn't work for you for any reason, if you have any challenges with dizziness going up and down, you can modify and do any twist that you like. But otherwise, arms come to the sky, deep breath in. And on your exhale, right hand comes to the left foot. Plant your hand right in front of the foot for a nice deep twist here and breathe. Squeeze your belly button in to twist a little deeper. Lengthen through your spine. Grounding down through the feet on your next inhale. Reach back up to star. Other side. Left hand to right foot. Plant your fingertips down and twist. On your next inhale, ground down through the feet, especially the outside edge. Come back to center. We'll move with the breath now. So exhale, right hand, left foot, maybe holding the breath for a beat if that feels okay for you. And then at your own pace on your inhale, back to center. All right, so just going back and forth, left and right. This kind of left to right connection is really good for the brain. It's a good mindfulness exercise as well as a good stretch. Okay, once more, each side. Maybe starting to perspire a little bit. Maybe starting to feel your heart or your breath get a little bit faster. Come on, back to center. And arms come down. Hands come to heart center. Take a deep breath in and out. Bring your feet back together, heel toe, or if you want, bend your knees. Nice big jump. Check it out. All right, we'll do some sun salutes here. Come to the front of your mat. Hands come to heart center. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant your right foot back for a lunge. Stay right here, or for a challenge, come on up to your fingertips. Reach the arms all the way to the sky. High lunge. Just for a breath or two here. Strong through the core, reaching up from your side body. And exhale, back down to the mat. Drop your back knee. Left hand comes to the thigh for a gentle twist. You can always move on to a deeper twist if you have one that you like here. Maybe reaching back for the foot. I know some of you are working on this one. Maybe Jen, maybe Katie. Any of you who want to give it a try, you can go for it. Release the foot. Hands come inside your left foot. Walk the toes out just a bit, toes to the corner of your mat for lizard. So since we don't have blocks, or you might not have blocks, maybe just staying here for now. But if you do want to go deeper, you can go down to your forearms. Let's see where I am today. Oh, there we go. This one, you might notice your mind going a little awry, wanting to get out of it. So just bring it back. Let yourself know you can do it. Just a couple more breaths. All right, walk yourself back up. Tuck your back toe, lift your knee, step back for plank. Just holding for a couple breaths, so hang in there, you can do it. If you do need to drop down to your knees, no problem, just keeping that same form. And when you're ready, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. You can keep your knees down if you need, or lift them up, pressing into the tops of your feet. And downward dog. Take a breather here, a few deep breaths. If down dog is not a breather for you, don't worry. It was not for me for a very long time. When you're ready, walk your feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Slowly rise to standing. Arms reach overhead. We'll go right in the other side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back with your left foot, lunge on the other side. Stay here if you'd like, or moving on to a high lunge. Reaching your arms to the sky. Strong straight back leg this time, pressing into both feet evenly. Exhale, come back down to the mat. Bend your back knee. Take that twist, other side, right hand to the thigh. Or maybe up to the sky. Always lengthening as we twist. Come back to center. Lizard on the other side. Back toe or right toes come to the reach towards the corner of the mat. Staying here or coming down to the forearms if that feels okay. So in lizard, the knee can splay out a little bit. You can play with it, do what feels good for you. And if it's too crunchy for you, just stay up on the hands here. When you're ready to come out, press into your hands, tuck your back foot, lift your knee, and step back for plank. Maybe rocking a little forward and back here in plank. And then lower all the way down. Inhale for cobra, squeeze the legs together, press down into your hips, down into your whole lower body, lift a little taller, breathing. When you're ready, press into your hands and sit back for child's pose. Knees together this time. If you want a little more stretch in your back, reach your hands back to your feet and round over. Breathe here. Ready, press down into your shins, come all the way up to kneeling, arms sweep forward and up. Exhale, goddess arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, mini back bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, nice smooth movement as you come back to child's pose. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, reach. And child's pose. Let's do 2 more. Move at your own pace, as slowly as you can. Last full round. Go nice and slow. And when you're done, you can wait in child's pose. Press your hands down under your shoulders to come up to kneeling. Tuck your toes for a foot stretch here. Clasp your hands in front of your chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press the palms forward, round through your back, relax your head. Inhale, palms to the sky. And exhale, hands sweep all the way down. Flexing the hands to get a stretch in your arms. Hands clasped in front of your heart. Maybe opposite thumb on top. Deep breath. Exhale, palms press forward, rounding through your back and shoulders. Palms to the sky. Flex those hands all the way down. Get a stretch through your arms. And come all the way forward once more. Downward dog. Walk your feet to the middle of your mat and your hands towards your feet. Bend your knees deeply here. Upper body comes to rest on the legs. Bring your hands to heart center and sit up for chair pose. So sinking deep into your imaginary chair here. Weight is in the heels. And when you're ready, press down to rise. All right, a little balance challenge here. We're gonna do one-legged chair. So bring the weight over to the left foot, bend your knee a little bit, right leg crosses over left. So you might just stay here, you might wobble, you might fall, that's okay. Or if you'd like, beginning to sit back a little bit deeper into your chair. Maybe taking a breath at each place. So before you go all the way down, breathing, and then maybe going a little bit deeper. So you can stay right here, or if you feel like you've got the mobility today or you want to give it a try, bring your forearms down to your shin. And if you need a break, if you need to come out, just get back in. We're going to be here for another few breaths. When you're ready, moving nice and gracefully, pressing down into your heel to rise back up. Unwind. Okay, great job. Effort is what's important with that one, not perfection. All right, weight comes over to the right foot. Little bend in the knee, cross the left ankle over the right thigh, and begin to sit back. Hands come to heart center. Moving nice and slowly as you sit back a little deeper, maybe staying to breathe at each spot. So once you feel that spot of resistance, take a breath. And then maybe going a little bit further. And then only if it feels like the right move today, bringing the forearms down to your shin or to your lower leg here. Couple breaths. Press down into your heel, nice and gracefully rise. And relax, shake it out. All right. Come to the front of your mat once more. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, close your eyes. Just take a moment to notice where your weight is. If it's a little more in your toes or a little more in your heels, bring it right to that center place. By bringing our weight to the center, we can also, in turn, bring our mind to the center, to the present. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Last time. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back for plank. So just gonna hold here for a few breaths, or if you wanna try a challenge, roll onto the outside edge of your right foot. Left arm reaches to the sky. Lifting through the hips here, and then replace. And try the other side. Weight comes to the outside edge of your left foot. Right arm reaches to the sky. Come back to center. Press back for downward dog. Big toes come together to touch. Ground down through your left foot. Right foot reaches high to the sky. On your next inhale, shift forward for plank. Bring your right leg forward for pigeon. Any version of pigeon that feels good for you today. We forgot to do that leg hold on the other side before when we were twisting, so you can always do that here. Do a king pigeon by reaching your left hand back for your left foot. So that's an option, or you can just come all the way down to your forearms or all the way down to your forehead and relax. Notice where your mind is, and if it's not in this present moment, just bring it back. With each breath, settling into the pose a little deeper. With each exhale, finding a new place where you can soften. Can you soften your jaw? Can you soften your neck? Your lower back? Can you soften your mind? Slowly, mindfully make your way back up and out. Really take your time as you tuck your back toes, slide your foot back. Take any movements you'd like in between. And then eventually coming back to downward dog. Big toes touch. Ground through your right heel, left foot reaches to the sky. On your next inhale, come forward for plank. Left leg comes all the way through. Pigeon on the other side. Any version. Take your time relaxing into it and breathe. Where's your mind? Just noticing. Slowly, mindfully walk your way back up and just swing your back leg around. One more little challenge here, boat pose. Feet come in front of you, hands come to the backs of the legs as you sit back with a nice, long, strong back. Maybe come on up to the toes here. Maybe lift your feet, shins parallel. Maybe opening the arms here. Breathing, and maybe straightening one leg and the other. Maybe doing a little bicycle here. Keeping the neck, the spine nice and long. Feeling that shake. I do this every day and I still shake. Hang in there. One more breath, you can do it. And come on back down, round over. Relax. Alright, come to cross-legged here, seated. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, arms to the sky. And a very gentle twist over to the left. Right hand comes to the left knee. So we'll do more twisting in a bit. For now, just a little gentle twist. Come to the first place of resistance, and once you get there, breathe. If it feels like your body's giving you permission, go a little bit deeper. waist twist from the lowest place first, so squeezing your belly button in, twisting your lower, middle, upper back, then your head twists, then your eyeballs. How far can you see to the left? Inhale, grow long. And exhale, unwind halfway, breathe here. And all the way. Other side, arms reach up. And gentle twist to the right. Left hand comes to the right knee. Sit up nice and tall. Twist to that first place of resistance and breathe. Gentle breath. Maybe going a little deeper if it feels good. One more breath here. Exhale, unwind halfway and breathe. And unwind all the way. Maybe take a couple cat-cow breaths in the middle. Sit up nice and tall, close your eyes. If you don't already, place your right shin in front of your left. And then rock your body forward, over to the left side, to the back, right side, and forward. So keep moving like that, nice big circles, and see if you can begin to link your breath with your circles. So maybe one inhale per circle, one exhale per circle. Or maybe inhale as you come forward and exhale as you come back. Keep your mind on your movement and your breath here. A few more rounds. Begin to make your circles a little bit smaller. Like a spiral, let your circles grow smaller and smaller. So you're barely moving. With each circle, you're simply growing taller. Like there's a string on the top of your head, lengthening your whole spine. Relax your shoulders and breathe. We'll be here for a minute. Reading from Being Peace by Thich Nhat Hanh. Hopefully I said that right. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. So if you like, on the next couple breaths, can say to yourself, breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in this present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. Couple more breaths here. Notice where your mind is. Letting go of any thoughts. Letting them float away, knowing they'll be there for you later if they're important. As you're ready, switching which shin is in front, so left leg comes in front this time. We'll take those circles in the other direction, so forward, to the right, back, left. At your own pace, coming back to that same breath pattern, or maybe trying a new one, but right away focusing all your attention on linking the breath to your circles. Making your circles a little bit smaller. Feeling your body like a spiral. The circles grow so small that you're simply growing taller and taller with each revolution. Until you come to stillness with a nice long spine. Allow your breath to reach the bottom of your lungs, filling up your whole backside body as well as your front. Moving mindfully, you can keep your eyes closed as you come all the way down to your back, lying down. Hug your knees into your chest and move in any way that feels good. Bring your feet down to the mat, arms spread out wide like a T, palms face up. Spread your feet as wide as the mat and drop your knees over to the left side. And over to the right side. To center, bring the feet together to touch. Take a gentle twist by just dropping the knees to the left, or a deeper twist by crossing right leg over left. Pick up your hips and turn so that you can drop knees to the left side, coming onto your left hip. Gaze can be wherever feels good. Breathing here. Some nice big sighs. Eyes can be closed. Let your whole body just relax down into the mat. Take your time, move however feels good to come back to center. Maybe taking another knees in pose here to balance out. And then coming over to the left side, any version as you're ready. miss getting to see you all in class, especially since this month we'd have our Do Metal series. So if you get a chance to send me a text or an email or share a photo on Instagram, I've really been appreciating all of those so much. And also, if you have any requests for next week, just let me know. You can send me an email or text or social media. Take your time coming back to center. Take any final stretches that feel good. And when you're ready, come to your final resting pose, Savasana. I'll sit up so you can hear me, but you can stay lying down, unless of course you want to grab a blanket or a pair of socks or something to cozy in. Alright, right away, relaxing your entire body down into the mat. Allow your head to just be heavy on the surface beneath you. Relax all the muscles in your face, your jaw, your forehead, eyeballs relaxing. Relax your mouth, your tongue, your neck and your throat, just softening. Relax your shoulders, let them slide down your back. Let your arms be heavy by your sides. Relax your fingers and your palms. Soften through your chest and your heart space. Allow breath to just move in and out freely, softening through your belly. Let it expand as much as it wants. Sure, it's nice to have a trim belly, but it's even nicer to get a deep breath. Even nicer to just be yourself. Relax your whole back, upper, middle, and lower. Your hips and your pelvic bowl just softening, relaxing. Tops of your legs relaxing. And the backs of your legs relax. Allow your knees to be soft, your feet to be soft. Your entire body moving into an even deeper layer of relaxation. And your mind, allow it to come to complete stillness. Let your brain relax. this state of relaxation, you are giving your body a chance to heal, revitalize. You're giving your mind a chance to catch up from this challenging time. By doing this, you can bring your best self into tomorrow and to the rest of your week. By giving yourself this time, you're not just improving your own opportunity to be happy, to be content, but you are improving the world, bringing more peace into the world. So maybe in these last few breaths, just feeling gratitude to yourself for making this choice to be here. Maybe allowing yourself to feel that little bit of joy in knowing that you are making the world a better place. You are the change. You can be the peacefulness that you want to see in the world around you. And you already are. Begin to deepen your breath. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Turn your head side to side. And take your time coming all the way up to seated. Moving as slowly as you like. Whenever you get there, bring your hands to heart center and rub your palms together nice and quickly, creating heat and friction. And then pause. Maybe feeling the sense of aliveness between your hands. Let it radiate throughout your whole body. Place your palms over your chest. Remember that you have healing hands. Let them send a ray of nourishment to every cell, every fiber of your being. Let this be a peacefulness you can take with you for the rest of your night, the rest of your week, and the rest of your life. Bring your hands to heart center once more. We'll take 3 breaths as a class. First, exhale all the air. Deep breath in, deepest breath of the day. Hold at the top before you open your mouth, then let it go. Deep breath in. Pause for just a beat before you open your mouth. Big sigh. Release those shoulders. Deep breath in, last breath of this class. Filling up your backside body, your whole lungs. And let it go. Big sigh. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Namaste. And before you go, I just want to give a little shout out. I don't know exactly who is on tonight, but I really appreciate you all being here. So thank you so much for Patrick and Brittany for joining us. It's great to have you. Athena, I'm not sure if you have been to the other classes or you're new, but we're really glad to have you tonight. Jen coming in all the way from New York. Amanda, who is on the front lines working with kids in need, so sending a little love, extra love to Amanda this week. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, other Heather. Thank you, other Jen. Vera. Thank you, Max and Kylie. So glad you've been able to join us. Katie and Brad and Mona. Did I already say that one? Well, if I did, I thank you doubly. Let's see. Also, thank you to Will, if you're on. Thank you to Michelle for joining in. Brenna, it's been great having you. Carlita, who found us on the web. I don't know that she's been to one of our classes yet, so we'll send some love out to Carlita. Joseph, Andrea, Thank you. And if anyone else is out there I didn't mention, I thank you so much for joining and would love to hear from you to know that you've been tuning in with us. All right, everyone, have a great night. And thanks also to Matt for this wonderful music. One more time, namaste.